Welcome in for another Tupper's Take. Adina Bellstorm, Mark Tupper. Mark, tomorrow is the day checks arriving to colleges, the $20.5 million for the House versus NCAA. Josh kind of talked about it last week. We weren't very far off from it a couple weeks ago when we talked about it. How do you think this is going to kind of help schools now, especially Illinois, when it comes to revenue sharing with these schools?
Well, I mean, the template we talked about was 75% of the $20.5 million will go to football, 15% to men's basketball, 5% to women's basketball, and a little less than 5% to volleyball. The rest of them, sorry, you don't generate any revenue.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that seems fair to me. The interesting thing, though, is going to be name, image, likeness, how it is regulated and how it is disciplined. And they hired this guy from Major League Baseball, Brian Seeley, and he's going to be the guy. He's the new sheriff. And, you know, what Josh said is we want this guy we want any investigation to go quickly, and we want him to hammer people.
Yeah.
And we will see whether or not that's the case. It's going to be fascinating. Take a little bit of time to get going, but I'm anxious to see this roll. And I think they really genuinely want it to work. And generally, when you want it to work, it can work.
Yeah, yeah. If you got the right people doing it correctly and not in the bad ways, it usually works. I'm very curious to see how, you know, the schools that aren't getting money, how they're going to kind of react to it. Obviously, you're not making money for the school. You're not going to get as many kickbacks, but a lot of the schools, a lot of Title IX questions now I know in place. We were talking about it. How is that going to affect, you know, women's athletics compared to men's athletics? So a lot of questions, I think.
It's going to be lawsuits.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely.
You know, and Brian Seeley said, be skeptical, but don't be cynical. And let's give them a chance to see what they can do with this. It's the NIL part of it that's going to be interesting to me, because anything over $600 you have to show it has a genuine, legitimate business purpose. Yeah. And we know it's just been open season.
For sure.
So
it'll be, I think, hopefully some clarification soon, but it's going to be an interesting summer to see how this works.
Yes.
So thank you so much, and tune in on Friday for another Tupper's Take.